Up next, they bank on preparation, focus, and sheer will. Each game a renewed opportunity to prove themselves. Only on 2K Sports. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, guys, we've seen star players forcing their way to new teams, and Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, there will always be situations where guys are unhappy. You always hope that those don't play out publicly. When you have players actively seeking to move while they're under contract, that's not good for the league. Brian, we'll see what happens.
All right, Allie, thanks. And we've made it to the final game of the regular season. Grant, for teams out of the playoffs, what's today like?
Oh, B.A., it kind of reminds me of the last day of school growing up. Your teachers, a.k.a. your coaches, they'll let you have some fun, and you say goodbye to your friends, of course, in this case, your teammates.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Young in at the point guard position. And it's Black Hole in at power forward. Young with it. Pulls up. And it's the professor with a rebound. Pass to Jay. To the middle. Here's Z. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And he misses his first shot.
Indiana foul. Young. First personal foul. First team foul.
Ball stolen. Now Young. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Shooting for Indiana. Young. At the line for two.
Free throw is good. Young. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. To the paint. Hoos can't hit. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And Young, here we go. And Young slams it in.
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play. Here's Z, guarded by Young, Black Hole, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul, second team foul.
And he makes a first.
The line for your home team, number 11.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Young. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Pass to Law. Off the mark there with a three. Here's Z. His last outing, we saw him score 13. It's rebounded by Law. For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Here's Young. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile one drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
The shot by Z, no good. For Indiana, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Lets a three fly. No good there. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Jay. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. And it's Black Hole missing.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Right side Young. And the three off target. Here's Jay. Pass to Z. Here's Goose. Here's the professor. That three's off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in, Williams misses.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Right side Young, and Young draws the double. Doesn't go for him. Shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Here's Jay. Here's Black Hole. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Third team foul.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Both teams deciding to change it up. It's both from the stripe. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor or you're going to struggle big time.
Yeah, the best way to make it hard on teams is continue your motion, and their motion on the perimeter just wasn't good enough. That ended up costing them.
Both teams making some changes here. Indiana shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. Pass to Jamison. And the layup is good off the glass.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Jay. 1:24 left in the first quarter. Here's Jay. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Pass to Little General. To the inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second team foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Key taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. 1 minute left in the opening quarter. Pass to ABC. Here's Jay. Inside. Tries again. And that one's good. ABC.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Indiana on offense. It's a 3-point game.
It was a narrow loss the last time they faced each other. A game they felt they should have won.
Man, felt like they probably would have won if they weren't saddled with all that foul trouble. They had to piece together some makeshift lineups late in that game. That might have cost them.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Goose. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Jay. Shots blocked. Here's Little General. Here's Little General. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Up one. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. And it's the kid in at the shooting guard position. There's Young with the 3. Drills it from deep. Young's got 8. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them the charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea.
Here's the kid. Now here's Young. Here's Law. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Pass to Goose. Goes back up, the professor. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. They haven't held the lead for a while.
And, B.A., that's why this possession is so big for them. It could be the turning point in the game.
Stolen by Carter. Here's Goose. Deflected. And he's able to get it back. Second chance effort. That one is off. So Indiana will take it the other way. Here's the kid. Looking for his first basket still in this one. On the clock, down low. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Z, 11 feet out, and he hits it. 6 points for him.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
To the wing on the left. Here's the kid. No good with the triple. Gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Here's Black Hole. Here's the professor. The ball's knocked loose. Out left to the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Black Hole. Off target from three-point range. For Indiana, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Z. 6 points for him. Pass to Goose. Here's Black Hole. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
To the inside. Here's Law. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul, first team foul.
First one falls for him. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
2 shots.
That one drops. He ties it up. Shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Pass to Black Hole. Here's the professor. Here's Z. Guarded by Young. from about 16. Can't connect, making him 1 for 6 from the field.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Pass to Black Hole.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Jay. A minute 53 left in the second quarter. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Now here's Young. Give him 8. Pass to the kid. Launches it. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Jay. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Black Hole, that's good. Give him 8.
Well, he's 1 for 5 in the quarter, and his body language is saying a lot about where his confidence is. Rattled just a little bit. Maybe the next open look will start him up.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
A nice shot by the kid.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Pass to Jay. Here's Black Hole. Sends it home from 3-point land.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's the kid. He's got 6. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Jay. The shot off that time. Nice D from Brown. For Indiana, they've gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. A nice shot by Young. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Here's Z, and there's the drive, and that one is hammered home.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
A nice shot by the kid. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Leading by 5. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
I think just tough defense, take good shots, not turn the ball over, play smart.
Back to the basics. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and taking a look at Indiana. Kenny, give us your take.
We have to love the second unit. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing much more than giving the starters a break.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Here's Z, and it's Goose in at the 2. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. Pass to Z, shot from 12. Can't get it to drop, so Indiana will take it the other way. Outside Young. Over to the left wing. Here's the kid. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. He's got 12.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass to Jay. Here's Z. The offensive rebound. Hoos can't hit.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Outside Young. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And he lobs it up top.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. To the middle. It's intercepted. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Buries it from 3.
And with the defender not really committing to him, he fires away.
Pass to the kid. Outside Young. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Young's got 13.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Jay, defended by Brown. They get the rebound. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Ball goes to Indiana.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
For Indiana, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to the kid. Here's the 3. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Here's the professor. Lots of room. No good. A bit long that time.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
From deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And now a 12-point Indiana lead. Pass to Jay. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Hoos can't hit.
Yeah, this has been a night where you can look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
Here's Law. He's checked by Carter. The jump hook. Boy, they're in a rough patch right now.
Yeah, momentum is definitely not on their side.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Your home team. Substitution on the court.
Five to shoot. Here's Jay. It's rebounded by Key.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Shots good by the little general.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
And you know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. Here's ABC. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Knocks it down from distance.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
1:56 left in the third quarter here. Tipped. And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
Indiana ball.
We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Pass to Little General to the left wing. Here's Jamison. 4 on the clock. Here's Little General. Drops in the 3. 7 points in the game.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
1:21 left in the third quarter. Goose, good.
Not a single point in the first quarter, but he's found his game, and you can tell he's got a bit of his swagger back.
Here's Little General. He has 7. Pass to Key. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Jay. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Here's ABC. Good.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Three seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Little General. 3-pointer off the mark. Got 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Inside, Z. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. For Indiana, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. 15 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Little General. The 3-pointer off the mark. Here's Goose. Here's Z. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Huge 3 to cut it to single digits. They're hoping that energy carries into the fourth quarter here.
And so it's Indiana finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well.
Defensively. We got to do a better job.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Well, Indiana shooting has been good. 54% in this one. And Indiana looking at who they've got. And it's ABC in at the power forward position. Pass to the kid. Puts up a 3. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
3 points.
His points are really adding up from the 3-point line. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he's only getting better.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Hey, whatever coach told him during the break is beginning to pay off.
From deep. And Goose pulls it down. To the left side wing. Here's Black Hole. Oh, right between the eyes. All net that time.
Number 25.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. To the paint. Here's Key. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
First team foul.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Well, they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
Williams is checked in for Indiana. Young comes in for Brown. And it's time for an injury report.
Guys, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for Indiana. He was worried, but also optimistic. It's a bruised sternum, hopefully something they can treat, and you can't overstate that. They're losing a big puzzle piece here. This is a hole they might struggle to fill in the games ahead. Guys?
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. In the huddle, he reminded them, quote, "This would be a huge statement if we can finish this off, but we have to stay focused until that final buzzer. It would be a big upset if they can hold on, guys."
Appreciate the report, Allie. Pass to the professor. Here's Z. Here's the professor. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And the NBA trying some new things. One of them is the Elam ending, playing to a target score. So far, it's used in the All-Star game. Maybe more?
Well, there's been talk, BA, about using it in the midseason tournament if that ever becomes a thing in the NBA, and I think we're on the road to seeing that come to fruition. I actually would love it outside of the midseason tournament and do it for some regular season games, because that's another swath of games that become more entertaining and more interesting because you're introducing the target score ending. Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
A nice shot by the kid.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Pass to Goose. Here's Jay. Here's Black Hole. And that one is stuffed right through.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And it's Jay missing.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Here's Black Hole. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
There's Young with the three. And it's the professor with a rebound. Gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. Pass to Goose. Knocked away. Now Young with a steal. And here's the fast break. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Home team.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
The defense producing easy looks. It just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
Get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time!
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And you have to give him credit. I mean, his shooting is really what put them over the top. I mean, his percentage from the field was just rock solid. I mean, just reliable, consistent, steady. Man, he gave them a safety net on every possession out there.
And it's really a shame that they won't make the playoffs despite all of his efforts. But if he continues to play at this level, a playoff appearance might not be far off. Here's Little General. From downtown, nails it from beyond the arc. And Indiana leads by 16.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Pass to Goose. Here's Z. 6 on the shot clock. Blocked! And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Into the lineup for Indiana, Law Young.
Well, Indiana shooting the rock at 58%. Outside Young. Let's go with a three. Drains the triple. Young's got 10 points in just the second half.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Here's Z. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
To the middle. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Out to the wing. Here's Goose. And a miss there on the triple.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Outside Young. Takes a three. And it's the professor with a rebound. Here's Z. Tipped away. The visiting club takes the win on the road. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.